What's up, y'all? We back here at BTS, behind the scenes, giving you everything modeling, everything lifestyle, everything health, whatever it is you need, giving you tips and advice, really whatever it is you want. So if you're new to the channel, because it is a very new channel, please like, please subscribe, please comment, whether here on YouTube or on my verified Instagram account, or my TikTok account. Ask me questions. I don't care. I'm here to help. Today's video, we're gonna get right into it. I want to talk to you guys about and explain the different types of modeling. I want you guys to understand there isn't one cookie cutter form or shape or visual of modeling. There's a lot of different avenues and paths you can take to get into professional modeling if this is what you want to do. So don't fret, don't think, oh, I don't look like this, or I'm not this size or this height, I can't get into it. There's so many different things and different avenues of specifically different types of models. So that's what I'm gonna talk to you about today. So I'm gonna get right into it. Please remember, again, like, subscribe, comment. Let's get this thing growing. Let's continue to build the community. And all right, number one, right? We're just gonna start with what everybody knows, high fashion models, right? High fashion models, I think we all know, these are the men and women that we see on the cover of Vogues and Gucci's and Prada's and magazines and editorials and on the billboards and things of that nature, right? High fashion models usually are individuals with a accredited career, right? So, you know, they built up some accolades. High fashion models normally are within major markets of New York, LA, Paris, you know, places like that. Traditionally tall, slim, have very strong facial features, high cheekbones. I don't want to say that they all look the same, but they do have similar features. You know what I mean? So if you're an individual who is tall, slim, kind of bony cheek structure, things of that nature, and in a very, very serious media market, again, LA, New York, internationally, and Paris, and, you know, things of that nature, you know, looking to becoming a high fashion model. Now, once again, understand, this isn't just a walk in the door, you are a high fashion model. This is something that takes time. This is something that these people have built their careers over, you know, many years to get to where they are. It takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of dedication, just like anything else, just like any other profession. Number two, right? Number two, we're going getting right into runway models. This is another one that people see a lot, right? Because you see, when you look on TV or on Instagram or, you know, a lot of stuff, runway models are, you see them everywhere. Now, runway models, I will tell you, in modeling, in the industry, when it comes to runway models, and once you begin to do more serious work, if you will, measurements become extremely anal to the industry, where runway models, normally, if you're over 5'9", 5'10", right, you can get up in there. You can, maybe not super tall, but, you know, the 5'10"-ish, 5'9", 5'11"-ish range, a little higher, maybe a little shorter. But the thing about runway models, right, is it's not like they say, okay, Derek, you know, we love you. We want you to be in our show this week for New York Fashion Week, right? We have these clothes, and, you know, we're Gucci or we're whatever it is. We want you to put these clothes on. No, what happens is most of the time, right? Probably say 9 out of 10 of the time, unless you are just killing it in a high commodity at the time, what's happening is they make clothes within certain measurements. So it's not like they're like, okay, I want him or her, make the clothes for them. It's like, no, this is the size we make. Because if you know anything about fashion also, when they make clothes, especially for showings and things, universally, they're kind of the same measurements. So they're picking models that fit the clothing, not necessarily picking models that look better or, you know, whatever it is. They're not going through the process of who's the best looking one in the modeling world. They're not doing that. They're going who can fit the clothes and deliver what it is we're trying to deliver and run. And again, runway is not easy. That's something that takes time, and you have to practice and technique and all of those things. But runway is extremely anal when it comes to measurements. Extremely anal. Going on to number three. We got everybody's favorite, at least in Miami or down south, swimsuit lingerie models. You see those everywhere. Victoria's Secret models, right? Every time you walk into a Victoria's Secret, they got pictures and videos and all the fancy, all of that everywhere. People in the swimsuits and men can be swimsuit models also. I don't think they can be lingerie models. I've never seen it. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. But men can be swimsuit models, females swimsuit models, females lingerie models. Very, I think, straightforward. It is what it is. There are no requirements, height, size, weight to that, because we've seen such a we've seen such a variety of that. Some are smaller, shorter, skinnier. Some are taller, thicker, more fully curved women, and we love it all. Men, very simple when it comes to, swimsuit models. But that's number 3. Swimsuit models. You want to be a swimsuit model? Go for it. Go for it. Swimsuit or lingerie model. Go for it. There are no requirements, restrictions to go for it. Moving on to number 4. Commercial models. Exactly what it sounds like. Commercial models. Models you may see in campaigns, on commercials, people who can do a variety of different things, really. No restrictions at all. You will find no restrictions when it comes to being a commercial model. You don't matter your age, it doesn't matter your height, it doesn't matter the weight, you can be a commercial model, because being a commercial model, right, like I said, is a variety of things. You have to be able to promote a variety of products, it ranges from anything you can think about, any product in the world that you can think about, any commercial you've ever seen, anything you've seen in the magazine, any time you're walking down the street and you're seeing stuff in the store. Commercial models knock that all out. And you've seen kids do it, you've seen, middle-aged individuals, you've seen elderly individuals, men, women, doesn't matter. Commercial models is very straightforward. You can be, I don't care who's watching this. I don't care what your age is. I don't care how tall, short, big, small. I don't care what it is. You can be a commercial model if, you find an agency willing to help you with your career in that way. Number 5, fitness models. Now, fitness models got some restrictions. Fitness models got some restrictions. Maybe if I had to compare it to runway models with restrictions and sometimes high fashion models and things like that, fitness, you gotta be jacked out. You gotta be fit. You see the videos on Instagram and YouTube and on TV of people working down on South Beach and Venice Beach, and they pumping and they jacked up and muscles and 6-packs and all of that. Whether you're a man, or a female, fitness models, you have to be fit. Now, it doesn't matter height, none of that stuff matters, but you have to be fit. You have to be a gym rat. Yes, you have to be a gym rat if you want to be a fitness model, because they're... Number 6, do you take pride in your feet or your hands or your nails? I'm not going to show mine at the moment. Mine aren't that. That's my best nail right there. I have my best one right now. The rest of them I'm not going to show you at the moment. But do you have nice feet? Like nice feet? Do you have nice hands and great nails or great body parts? You can be a part model. Yes, there are things such as hand models, feet models. I think that's the extent that I know of, because even me, right, I'm not like I didn't walk into my modeling agency like, yo, I want to be a parts model. No, I do other things, but I've had stuff, or I've gotten things where people are like, hey, can I see your hands? Can I see your hands, sir? Send me a picture of your hands, and we might hire you for this job. So if you, like I said, if you have nice hands, nice feet, and you take care of your feet, you take care of your hands, you could be a part model. I'm pretty sure there's people out there who have made a living off of that. You can too. Parts model. Moving on. Number 8. I think it's number 8. Pretty sure it's number 8. My math is off. I apologize. A fit model. Now, fit model is different than fitness model. Don't get those two confused. They're not the same thing. A fit model is what it sounds like. Fit. You and your job is to go into studios or, design studios, whatever it is, and fit. And your job is to, be a mannequin, if you will, and have clothes tried on and see how they fit different body types and different lengths and things of that nature. That's it. Like, you are a fit model, and you can get paid that way too. I've never gotten a fit job. No, that's a lie, but it's not. I've never gotten a fit job. Like, hey, come in, I want to pay you for this fitting, blah, blah, blah. But when I first started, like I said, I'm new to this. I'm a year and some change into professional modeling industry and all of these things. But I think my very first kind of thing was hey, go to, I live in Seattle, right? Nordstrom is massive in Seattle. It's Nordstrom wants to go do a fitting for you, so that when I went in, right, I put on the clothes, right, talked to everybody, blah, 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 took pictures and things like that. But that was more so so that for me, moving forward and in the future, they know my sizes, right? So they have them down, okay, if we need them, if we're interested in that, we know how he fits in the clothing. That was my first kind of introduction into, excuse me, picking my nose, into the modeling industry. So I have done a fitting. I've only done one though, and that was like a year and some change ago. My jobs my jobs after that have all been actual on-set production, either photography stuff, taking pictures on set, or actual film production stuff. So yeah, a fit model, you can do it. You put on clothes every day. You wake up every day and you look at yourself in the mirror every day. You could be a fit model. You could sit there and say, hey, you need somebody to try your clothes on, come get at me. I'm here. Doesn't matter your size, doesn't matter none of that. Because last time I checked, every age wears clothes. Everybody wears clothes. So you could be a fit model. Moving on. Number 9. We have Glam Models, right? Like a glamour model. Now these are people who are very specifically chosen. I want to word it right. Very specifically chosen on facial beauty. I mean, that's how people define it, right? That's these. All of these ain't my words, so don't be mad at me if certain words are, you know what I'm saying? But it's how they define it, where they're more defined on facial beauty and curvature. They're more curvy naturally, right? Yeah, I mean that's really that. I'll try to, let me see, give me a second, hold on, let me, because I got my computer right here and I don't want to, right? I'm gonna tell you exactly word for word what it says a glam model is, right? A glamour model is centered on appearance, including facial beauty and body shape. These models are usually curvier than editorial models and often book swimsuit and lingerie photo shoots. So similar to, like I said, swimsuit and lingerie models. Glamour models tend to pose more suggestively. I think we know what that means, right? You pose a little more suggestively to what it is you're trying to promote, than typical editorial and commercial models. So while editorial and commercial models pose based off of, I guess, emotion and trying to depict feeling and emotion and different body language and body angles and all of these things, glam models, suggestively, they're telling you what it's about. Like, I got this swimsuit on, I got this lingerie on, I'm a pose like it, so that's what that is. Moving on, number 10, and the last one of the day. We have print models. What's a print model? Exactly what it sounds like. Print, paper, visual. I know some of these things, they combine really. Another thing before I go on and tell you what a print model is, a lot of this stuff is the same. That's what it is. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of stuff is the same. It ain't just like, hey man, like some people, once you get to a certain point in your career, if you reach that point where you can be like, nah, yo, I'm just a high fashion model. Nah, yo, I'm just runway. Nah, yo, I'm just elderly. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mature. I'm talking about elderly. People gonna be mad. I'm a mature model. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once you get to a certain point, maybe you got a lot of this stuff is just you a commercial model, and you a print model, and you a swimwear model. Like, you do a bunch of stuff because that's what you should want to do anyway, is as much as possible so that you can get as much work as possible so that people can sit there and be like, oh, this dude or this girl does everything. She's the real deal. He's the real deal. So print models, right? How people define it and how we have it defined and things like that. Everything, magazine, editorial, billboards, flyers, print. Like, anytime you see anything, face on anything, that's considered a print. Like, oh, that's a print model. So you could be on a billboard, but not be a high fashion model. You'd be a print model, you know what I'm saying? You think about it, New York City, Times Square. How many billboards we got in Times Square? You know what I'm saying? Like, not all of those is about Fendi and Gucci and Prada. Some of those are, other brands and products that aren't high fashion, that aren't even fashion brands. You know what I'm saying? So print model, anytime you see face on something, that's a print model. So I'm pretty damn sure I did not say promotional model. Did I say promotional models? No, I didn't. Promotional models, to go through real quick, and I'm gonna give you the definition. Like I said, I want you to know exactly what it is they talking about. I know what I'm talking about, but I want you to know what they talking about specifically. Promotional models. This type of model books jobs that help sell or promote a certain commodity. Promotional models are often found at trade shows and other live events. As a whole, these models must be personable, outgoing, and have a strong knowledge of the product they are presenting. So we know what promotional models are. We've all been to events, things of that nature, where you might see a group of people sitting there with the product, and they're very friendly and they have energy and they're charismatic and all these things. So you can do that too. If you're a person who loves people and people love being around you and you can talk and you got good energy, be a promotional model. How the hell did I not say that? Which now I know my count was off. Now. But moving forward, this is something you want to do, man? Just go and do it. Just do it. That's it. I don't have no other secret for y'all. Just do it. So again, we here at BTS, behind the scenes, giving tips, giving advice, answering questions. Because really, this video is more to answer a question of people asking me questions on my other platforms. But please, subscribe, like, comment. It helps out immensely, especially for a new channel. I'm trying to grow this thing to enormous size to help people and to give people the real insight of this thing and how this thing works. And as it grows, I grow, right? I get better at giving you information. I get better at showing you the lifestyle. I get better at showing you what it is we really do, and giving you the behind the scenes on how do you make it happen. Because I know a lot of people talk, and I know a lot of people, we'll do this, give tips on this. But it's like, you can give me tips all day. How do you do? I need to see it. I want to see it, visually, physically see it. So, anybody who enjoys this stuff, anybody who's can't talk, interested in this stuff. That's another thing. If you want to be a model, you should probably know how to talk. Interested in this stuff, let them know. Share the video. Tell people, I'm just here to help you, and we can help each other. So, all right, y'all, it's Derek Thomas here at BTS, and I'm out.